for our real talk with Miss Vet and Flash.
Step into Paradise Radio Show.
To use. Today is a great day. We have a special guest, and I want to just give a little background about our special guest. He is a lifestyle entrepreneur. He knows all about the business of monetizing a profitable online business. And he's here to share some great news. He has helped so many around the world to create and to run a successful online business. No other than Mr. Mark Kumar. Thank you so much, sir, for being with us. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to come on your show. It truly is a pleasure. I know we're going to have a great time. I cannot wait to have this amazing conversation that your audience are really going to find valuable.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, we're super excited for having you here. We know that in order to and prosper, there's things that you need to know. And I'm just super excited of the things that we're going to find out on how to truly be a successful entrepreneur. To the audience, how you begin this journey of doing what you're doing and helping so many around the world.
Oh my God, that's a really good story, and I love telling it every time we ask me this question because it's like it brings me back, like know exactly how far I have came. Those of you who may be thinking like I'm just starting out and I can never get to the point where whoever your idol person is, I want to get there as fast as way possible. But sometime in the back of your mind, you're gonna think like I will never get there. But trust me, you will get there if you continue doing whatever you're doing right now. I promise you that I'm a living proof. So take you back to my very first business, which was photography business. And the whole thing started as like literally out of pure luck, you want to call it, or as a gift. Literally, I got a camera for a Christmas present. I started playing around with it, and then that's all I did. And then a family member was like, hey, come to my event, take a pictures of us, and then start taking pictures of those people. And then before I knew it, word get out that I am a professional photographer, which I'm like, I am not professional. I just have a camera out there. It may look like it's professional, but I am not
Yeah.
professional. And then people were like, hey, Mark is a great photographer, so on and so forth. And then somewhere along the line, one of the family member of the friends find out he's a professional photographer. They wanted to hire me. And I was like, you are going to pay me to take your picture, something that I absolutely enjoy, but you gonna pay me for it? Oh, wow. Right there and then I'm like, this is pretty interesting thing. And then I'm like, if someone is willing to pay me for something I don't even know very well, why don't I develop a skill out of it? Because I absolutely love photography. I'm like,
Yes.
the best way I can describe to you every time I hold a camera, it's like a kid in a candy store. I'm just doing all crazy things to capture different emotions and memories of the thing. And then once I decided that, I went into like full blown and I was like, I'm gonna figure this thing out. And then I started taking portrait. I get into portrait photography professionally. And then wedding photography, I did the whole fashion photography as well. That's where the whole entrepreneur thing just kind of incited in me like, wow, I can make money, something like I enjoy doing it. Why the
Yes.
hell not? Like, this is incredible. So what I
Yes.
did after that, like after I doing the photography thing, whatever, and then mind you, at that moment I didn't have any website. It's just me, clients, referral business. That's all it was. And then I was like, hey, one summertime, I want to do this, but let me see if I could do something online where I can teach other photographers like, hey, if you want to take pictures, you hop on this particular what at the time was like GoToWebinar, what I was using. Hop on this webinar where I teach you different aspects of photography business, whether it will
Yes.
be taking pictures, talking to clients, how do you price yourself for editing pictures, how you save time editing pictures, things of that nature. So I did that. I'm like, wow, I'm sitting at home and people on the other side of the computer sitting at home in the comfort zone of their home, and I'm literally helping them. It's incredible. So what I did after that, like after I doing the photography thing, whatever, and then mind you, at that moment I didn't have any website. It's just me, clients, referral business. That's all it was. And then I was like, hey, one summertime, I want to do this, but let me see if I could do something online where I can teach other photographers, like, hey, if you want to take pictures, you hop on this particular web. At the time was like GoToWebinar, what I was using. Hop on this webinar where I teach you different aspects of photography business, whether it will be taking pictures, talking to clients, how do you price yourself for editing pictures, how you save time editing pictures, things of that nature. So I did that. I'm like, wow, I'm sitting at home and people on the other side of the computer sitting at home in the comfort zone of their home, and I am literally helping them change their life so they can go out and make money. That was like amazing stuff. I was like, wow, this is so powerful. Not only just for me, but the people's life who I changed. So I'm like, I need to figure this out. And then that from that point on went to a few different businesses. Another one was the website business where I learn how to create websites, like after I doing the photography thing, whatever. And then mind you, at that moment I didn't have any website. It's just me, clients, referral business. That's all it was. And then I was like, hey, one summertime, I want to do this, but let me see if I could do something online. This is so powerful, not only just for me, but the people's life who I changed. So I'm like, I need to figure this out. And then that from that point on went to a few different businesses, and all of those businesses up until now that I have been in, they are all in chronological order, meaning it was just simply out of need that I needed to get fulfilled and no one else did it for me. Literally taught myself how to create a website. Just, and when I say a website, I don't mean like one of those WordPress website or Wix pages website. I'm talking literally learning how to create the real deal, how to create, how to write HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and all PHP databases, the whole shabam. And at the time when I was learning it, you know, everyone who goes through this, whenever they're starting a business or getting onto entrepreneurial life, they always think, why in the world should I do this? Who am I? I am nobody. I am not good enough. And this is exactly what I went through it, because I was like, I don't know anything about website creating. I know photography, but who gives me the right to say I can become a web developer? No one. And that's the mindset where I was like, I need to, like, this is what I was thinking. And what I learned every single time somebody goes and tries something new, that's the first thing that comes to their mind, and it has to go with their past. And that's what I want to go into it, because people who might be listening can truly, I feel, can benefit from it. Something that you have tried in the past, whatever result you got out of it, whether it was success or failure, at that point you decided. If it was success, then you move forward. If you felt like you failed, you didn't get the result you were looking for, then in that case you fail, and then right there and then decide, I cannot do anything else. That's what most people think. And that's what I thought too. I'm like, I don't have the right, I don't know, I'm not the expert per se to create a website. Who gives me the right to do that? And the number one thing that I learned, no one gives you the right to say you're the expert. You are the one who decides. You are the expert. And once you decided, whether you know nothing or whether you know just a little bit. And the funny thing about experts are, they are regular people who just know 5% more than you. That's it. There is. I mean, 5% more. Think about it. That's all. And then once I figure that out, like if I want to become an expert, all I have to know is just 5% more. I don't have to know 100% or 95%, just 5%, which is very easy to obtain. And how do you do that is, if you don't know anything about industry, which is a great thing to do. So that means you are scratching, you are building let's say if you're painting it, you have a blank canvas. You can literally paint your canvas any shape or form, and you could draw anything else if you go to a new industry. That's exactly like drawing a painting. So because you
Yes.
don't know anything, you're open to learning everything. However,
Yes.
however,
Yes, I love that part. I love that part because you do not know anything. You are open to everything. Mr. Mark, I do want to ask you because I know that you have helped so many people around the world to be successful with their some of the powerful tips that you have, the secrets that the listeners can take on to get things started.
okay, cool. I love that question. I just want to make sure go to
Right.
this awesome fitness group, and your name is Kevin. You read this question. Hey, I want to lose 20 pounds in a month. That's one question. That's what everyone is going to ask you. Very, very general question because the only thing they care about is result. And you tell them step by step what they need to do. And then at the end of it, you have a call to action. If you need more information, message me. That's all you do. And once they message you, you can get them on the phone. And then from there, you can just charge them whatever you want, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing because you can charge one person depending on the need, let's say $100. Another person, you could charge $200. And a third person, $1,000, depending on what it is. So no one knows your prices. And at this very point in time, you haven't spent anything in terms of creating a website. I will succeed. It will put a paradigm shift in their mind and start thinking rather than why it didn't work for me, what it will work for you, which will help you also not to think too much of it. So for example, if you do a marketing plan or ads or in things that nature, because everything at this point is going to be free. All you're doing is going to Facebook group, typing fitness related Facebook group, go join them, and you read what questions people are asking, which will help you also not to think too much of it. So for example, if you are fitness, you are up here. People who are just starting out, like for example, Kevin, who's a fitness trainer, they just have basic questions. They're not gonna know, hey, what are the macros and what are the diet plans that I need to follow? They don't know any of that. To you, it's common sense. So once you read those questions, answer in 5 minutes or create a quick video or write some blog post or whatever the case might be. So rather than you write a blog post, you literally go to that particular platform, which will be the fitness group. So this awesome fitness group, and your name is Kevin, you read this question. Hey, I want to lose 20 pounds in a month. That's one question. That's what everyone is going to ask you. Very, very general question because the only thing they care about is result. And you tell them step by step what they need to do. And then at the end of it, you have a call to action. If you need more information, message me. That's all you do. And once they message you, you can get them on the phone. And then from there, you can just charge them. They become your client. And then what you do, once they become your client, you ask for them to create a video testimonial. That's all you're doing. So at this point, you're just gathering the data, information that other paying clients are looking for. And then once you have, let's say 5 clients, that's all you need, 5 clients. Then you go on and get yourself a website. Because let's say if your one client pays you $100, let's just say you have 5 clients, you got $500. And out of the $500 that you just made from your Facebook group, you spend $150 on creating a website, which is the domain name, the hosting, and things in that nature. You only spend, let's say, $150 for that, and then your $150 worth of investment is going to get you your website for the whole entire year. And then once you have that, you create a basic page on there, which will have, going back to the whole fitness industry, and Kevin, my name is Kevin. I help extra, let's just be specific about who this person is going to help. I help professional business people get fit. And that's all you do at the very top. And then underneath it, the video testimonials that you got from your 5 paying client. You put it there. And that's just when somebody goes there and they're going to look at it like, oh, wow, I'm not just saying I'm good at it. There are 5 other people who are saying I am good. And somebody who validates or can take a credibility saying that you are really good. other third person who doesn't know you and look at like, oh wow, this person did it, that person got the result, I can get it too, I want to be just like that person. And
Yes.
then that's two. And then underneath it, what you can do now, because you want to automate this whole thing and become a passive income, then what you can do is you could put a online schedule. I use Calendarly, where people can go and join a whatever time frame that you are available. People can book a call with you. So at this point, once you have that, just three steps: who you are, what people got results, and how people can book a time with you. Then once you book that, it's automated for you. And then whoever is going to book a call with you, they are in the mindset like, I want to hire you to get result. In essence, I want to pay you. They already know this going in. There is no second guess like, I might get a free call from him. I'm going to have a talk with him. If you and I can work together, then I'm going to pay him X amount of dollars. Right? So let's go take one step further, because I really want to help your audience get this clear picture. So
Oh, yes.
that way
Oh, yes.
there is no loose step whatsoever. So let's say I book a call with the person named Kevin from fitness group, and then I get on the call with him. Number one thing a Kevin should ask: what do you need help with? That's all you're gonna ask. And then you be quiet and you let the other person talk and talk and talk and talk. And when they
Right
talk,
there.
they're gonna tell you what problems they have. And you don't have to do a lot of hard work. I mean, it's really that simple. They're telling you
Yes.
what their problem is, and then you're like, I'm a fitness person. This is my expertise. You tell me your problem. And then all you do is you take your sales presentation. It's not even really a sales presentation. You answer their question. That's all you're doing. And once you answer their question, then it becomes really close for them to give you money. And the next part will be, you can literally use PayPal. There's called paypal.me, where you can just send them a link, they give you money, and it streamlines the process. And money, obviously, your PayPal connected to your bank, and then you have online business. You circle that around. That's part one. What do you think about that?
Oh man, I think that is phenomenal. If we can just zip it and get to writing it, we will be so much better off. I love the domino effect. I love the fact that when you are recruiting and getting those 5 clients, it leads other people to say, not only if they can do it, I can do it. We never want to withhold the things that we have a question about. If don't be shy to say, you know what, I don't know how to do that. I don't know, what that means. Let that person know that's more advanced than you. Jot those notes down. And like you said, Mr. Mark, it's all for free.
You are an expert, and you have proven to the marketplace that you have gotten results for other people because you have video testimonial. So at this point, your expert and credibility level goes up. And then at this point, you are just not just regular expert. You are online fitness coach.
Oh my God. If y'all didn't catch that, the part, you are now an online expert. This informative information. I don't know if you're enjoying yourself, because our people, I know that they're getting some great stuff today.
Oh, I absolutely love this. I really get off on it because, like, I feel like now I'm at a position in my life where I want to help other people better their life, and more importantly, gain freedom in their life. That's what I live for.
Freedom. And that is exactly what Step into Paradise radio show is about, and stepping into the new. Even though the new can be unknown, you don't know where it's headed to, but when you erase that past thought of, this is where I'm used to be, this is where I came from, and step truly into your purpose, that's freedom. That's freedom. Oh man.
I just want to say
Amazing.
one more thing. I maybe it's just me. I like to give 2,000% to whoever I'm talking to, and that's what I want to do for you and your audience. And then it has to do with the mindset. When you first start out, the very first thing your family member, your friends are going to say, you are wasting your time. You will never get this or X, Y, and Z. And they will give you 1,000 reasons why you
Yeah.
will fail, why you cannot do it. And then if you flip the script on them,
Come on
by,
now, flip
sim-
that strip.
by simply asking one and one question only, and this is what you ask them: I appreciate your concern. I know you want the best for me, but just give me one good reason why I will succeed. And then you
Hmm.
sit back and then wait for them to answer. Just one
Wait for
reason.
that answer.
What will happen is, because rightfully so, they want the best for you, which is understandable because they're family, they care for you, your friends, they care for you, and they love you, they want the best for you. But based on their own experiences, what they have done in the past, it didn't work for them. By you asking them one good reason why I will succeed, it will put a paradigm shift in their mind and start thinking rather than why it didn't work for me, and why it will work for you. And then what happens is you ask them and they give you a reason. Let's say you have 5 people, you have 5 different reasons. Every time a person tells you why it didn't work, and you could tell them, that's the reason why it's going to work because you told me.
What a great rebuttal. And I know a lot of our listeners out there are struggling with that same issue.
Change is good. Why don't you give me the opportunity to change?
Nothing's new under the sun, but I'm telling you, this is a new day and age. Things are different. Give me that opportunity. And I think a lot of my listeners just want that one opportunity. And if you're not given, create that opportunity. Go out there and say, you know what? I don't know, for one. I just know I love doing it, for two. I'm going to be in uncomfortable situations. I'm willing to do that, for three. I'm going to link up with people that knows more than me, for four. And then I'm going to start getting these testimonials out and start living that life. Oh, what an amazing thing. It's been so great having you on here with us. I thank you so, so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it. It's truly been a blast and an honor to be on your show.
Thank you. You guys stay tuned, stay plugged in with Miss Vet in the Flesh. Step into Paradise Radio. Until next time, God bless you. Bye.